Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to State of the Realms, your weekly news channel for everything Camelot Unchained, hosted by myself, Swiper. If you're new to my channel, I'm doing something a bit different. Every Friday, City State Entertainment has a live broadcast called End of the Week Wrap-Up. The wrap-up consists of 10 items that City State is currently working on and a Q&A session. For this video, I'd like to summarize some of my favorite discussion topics. I'll try and keep this under 15 minutes, so without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Art Tech Design in a New Siege Scenario. A new Siege scenario has been put into the latest build. Mark goes into great detail about how he saw over 700 NPCs firing siege weapons on his screen. He also talks about how a building with over 9 million blocks has also been destroyed in real time. He discusses how it's not perfect, but it is getting there, and they've made a ton of progress over these past couple weeks. Number 2, improved ability system. So this one, they didn't go into a lot of detail, but just essentially saying that this is work in progress and more abilities have been added with the whole craft your own abilities system. Number 3, Magic Mortar. Magic Mortar has been added as a new siege weapon. Mark mentions that it doesn't fire perfectly, but it's getting there and it's in the game as we speak. Number 4, improved NPC behavior. Basically, Mark talks about how the NPCs are no longer dumb as rocks and makes a joke about it. But he gives some tidbits about how these NPCs can operate siege equipment and basically fire siege weapons. So that was pretty awesome. And the last one I want to go over are the Mage outfits, which are also work in progress. He gives a little bit of a tidbit saying that the Viking model for the Mage has been completed, and I am super ecstatic because I do love Vikings. All right, let's move on to the Q&A section. There were a lot of questions asked on this live broadcast, so I'd like to just go over a few of my favorite. So question number 1. Will every spell and skill have a hard counter like Dark Age of Camelot did? And the answer to this question is yes. This game is going to be like a rock, paper, scissors game. There will absolutely be counters for every skill and every class. And mirrored classes will not exist in this game. This has been a goal since the Kickstarter. All right, question number 2. Referencing the crafting documentation, we know everything can break. Does this include jewelry, necklaces, rings, and cloaks? So this was also a pretty straightforward question and answer. Anything used in combat is going to break. Now, if it's cosmetic, Mark basically said that it wasn't going to break. So pretty straightforward. Question number 3. Have you defined what the veil will be and how it will work with classes? So in theory, he says yes. Has he laid out all the details? No. This is something he basically states that classes are in constant discussion about how with the veil and how it's going to work. He starts to talk about stealthers a little bit. And basically what it sounds like he's saying is he wants stealthers to have fun. He doesn't want them to be OP. He doesn't also want them just to be cannon fodder or just glass cannons. So I think what they're really doing is taking their time. And they just want to make sure that they're going to get this right. Question number 4. Will players be able to pay to upgrade keep defenses? And the answer to this is yes, and that there'll be multiple ways to do this. And also that NPCs will not be dumb as rocks. Heck yes. Question number 5. What state does this game need to be in to have a beta 2 in his opinion? So he touches basically 3 ideas here. He'd like all the classes that are set up or that are supposed to be for launch to be in the beta 2. And he states that they might not have all their abilities, but he would like them in. He also talks about how sieges need to be working in its next incarnation and how crafting has to be working across all types. Question number 6. During one of the castle sieges, I was defending a keep and a piece of the wall fell on top of me, which resulted in me dying. Is this something that will be put in the game for launch? Mark states that yes, this is something that we put in the game for launch, and it's the mechanic of rubble falling. And since rubble is an actual object in the game and it's not fake, it will do damage. So what you're experiencing is what is intended. So I think this is really awesome, personally. This just shows you the true power of what they built from scratch and how it's going to work in the game itself. And I am super excited for this. All right, everyone. That's going to do it for me for this video today. If this was helpful in any way, please leave a comment down below. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I highly recommend you check out the weekly wrap-up, which I will link below in the comment section. If you'd like me to cover any other topics related to Camelot Unchained, please let me know in the comment section below as well. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.